Paywan is Kurdish and he lived in Iraq.
When I was only 1 year old, my father got killed by the Iraqi regime as he was a freedom fighter. It was very, very hard life for us.
He entered university in Iraq, but unfortunately due to his political beliefs, he was seized by Saddam's forces and he was held as a political prisoner for about 4 months.
We were tortured very, very badly.
Eventually Paywan was released and he was homeless for around about 18 months.
Many, many times after that I was imprisoned, so I had decided to leave Iraq for good in fear of my life.
He arrived into the UK on refugee status.
The first thing I did was asking the people around me, those who are managing the homeless centre, where is a college? And I remember the person gave me a big smile and said to me, what do you need a college for? I said, I want to learn. I want to make a difference.
He has an ESOL qualification and he's gained an MVQ in business administration. From that, he entered a foundation degree in management and leadership. Paywan undertook voluntary work with Birmingham City Council, supporting asylum seekers and refugees.
I can speak Arabic, Farsi, Kurdish and Dari.
He now works for Trident Reach, supporting homeless people.
I am so, so happy because at the end of the day, when I go home, I know that I have done something constructive. I made somebody's life easy.
I left school and I didn't really leave with many qualifications. I got lots of support at the hostel where I was living, and at the age of 19 I fell pregnant. I just didn't want to be living on benefits and I wanted to provide for my daughter, so I went to college.
She came here to take the foundation degree in computing.
To me, I see it as something I had to do.
When Fran came to us, she was a single young mother. She didn't have the entry qualifications we normally look for, but she did have one key thing, which is an absolute determination to succeed.
I used to work from 4 o'clock in the morning till 12 o'clock at night. When I'd got to the first exam, I broke down crying.
It didn't take very long to realise that she'd had dyslexia. And once we knew, well then we could start devising strategies, things she could do to help herself. And from that point on, she started to fly.
From someone who thinks they're stupid with a low self-confidence to somebody who's getting good grades at distinction level is a big jump for me. I also did work experience for Babcock Marine. I finished my degree and they had a full-time junior information systems engineer role available, and then I ended up getting the job. Getting my full-time job, it means that I can spend more time with Summer.
Scary monster skipped after her.
Skipped?
Stepped.
If you work hard, you can get anywhere you want. That was a good story, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When I was 16, I lived on my own and ended up working for a local company. It was at 32 that I was diagnosed with MS, and my employers medically retired me. Over time, I learned that actually the best way to deal with my MS is to practically ignore it, to deny it. It's so far in denial you wouldn't believe it. And to just get on.
She came here to do Access to Higher Education course, which is the course that adults take in place of A-levels.
And I was really surprised that I could do clever subjects.
She went on to do a psychology degree at Southampton University.
Being an adult going to university is really scary, it's intimidating. And I've just never looked back.
She continued to MSc and now she's just completed a PhD and is now Dr. Elle Boag.
Your correlation coefficient will come up there. I thought I was in my wheelchair then, I was just about to do that. I'm really enthusiastic about learning, so I think it's something that I hope other people catch.
She teaches psychology, GCSE, AS, A2 and Access to Higher Education. And she also teaches at University of Southampton and Solent University on undergraduate programmes.
Learning's a huge part of my life now. It's stopped me from turning inwards. You know, there are people like me who thought they were on the scrap heap, who actually have shown, well actually, no, you can pick yourself up and dust yourself off and completely change direction.